Hello friends, Akash here and I'm very glad to meet you all through this video. Have you ever wondered what it takes to be a kick-ass HR professional and contribute to growth in the early years of your career? What skills are necessary in 2020 and beyond? I'm not talking about personality, I'm not talking about attitude, aptitude, I'm not talking about multitasking and all of those, but what are those most important and most vital skills that you guys need to have a great career head start to make you indispensable and to fast track your success in 2020? That's what we're going to talk about in today's video. The top skill number one is change management. According to this report from SHRM, the rate of major organizational change has accelerated dramatically in this decade. Global research and advisory company Gartner reports that average organization has undergone 5 enterprise changes in the past 3 years, and 73% of organizations expect more change initiatives in the next few years. Change management has been the most vital skill, and no matter the size of your company, my friends, you need to know the framework of change management, how to adopt change, and most importantly, how people react to change. This way you can welcome and manage change better for either your current or for your future employer. Top skill number 2, analytics in HR. Data and analytics is so important, so mission critical in today's businesses, my friends, that nowadays we call data as the new gold. As per this research from Deloitte, organizations that use people analytics to support business decisions see 82% higher 3-year average profits than their counterparts. And guess the number one application for data or for analytics in HR? Recruitment. The number 2 application happens to be employee retention. Irrespective of whether your company uses it today or not, HR analytics is something which is very important that you should know. And these are the 3 things that you should definitely know: why and how to measure HR data, how to interpret this data for better outcomes, and the various tools and softwares available to deliver HR analytics. Top skill number 3, people interaction. Being an HR professional, it is all about dealing with people, and these people could be internal people and they could be external people as well. When we talk about internal people, they are usually employees, team members, direct supervisors, or function heads. External people could be your peers from other organizations, vendors, future hires, students, government agencies, and a lot more. I recently mentioned to my HR that her job is not only to work inside the office but equally outside this office. Whatever your title is, whatever your level in the organization is, it is vital and it is important that you are brand ambassadors, not necessarily only of the organization but also of yourself, which means just communication, verbal or written, is not going to be sufficient. Impactful people interaction skill is necessary, and these are the top items in that list: the ability to relate to others, critical listening, genuine interest in others, professionalism, legal and logical writing. This is one of the top skills that will differentiate you among the millions of other HR professionals. If you do it right from the start, no matter who your boss is, no matter which company you work for, you will be so valued and people will remember you for all the time that you work with them. Moving on to the next skill, the top skill number 4 is practice knowledge in the HR world. You may not like what I'm going to say, but it's true. What we learn in college during our graduation or during our post graduation are the foundations. But believe me, my friends, this foundation is not sufficient for us to be excelling in this competitive environment. Whether you are a generalist, whether you are a recruiter, whether you are a payroll or a compliance executive, does not matter. But you need to have real world practice knowledge in all the functions of HR. What I'm not trying to say is that you should be an expert in everything at the beginning. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm merely trying to state is that we should have the breadth of the knowledge in the early years of our career in the domain that we are working in. Subsequently, probably after 4 or 5 years, we can choose one or two areas that we want to specialize in, and that's what is called as the T model of competency. A great point to start to develop our HR competency is the SHRM competency framework model. I have included the link for the SHRM competency model in the description below. You can start your way either in the early level or in the mid level, depending on your own self-assessment about where you are, and you can work your way up. Getting to know the fundamental is so important that it will give you a lot of confidence, and it will give you the necessary tools for you to succeed. Now, the next question you may ask, okay, great, Akash, thank you for telling us what skills do I need in 2020, but what are the ways that I can get to know them quickly, or that I can learn them quickly? So friends, the foundational knowledge can be acquired in four ways. One is instructor-led e-courses. The second, obviously, we all know that it's books. Third is virtual certifications, and fourth is networking with peers. Our team at Relativity has curated a list of most popular e-courses, most useful books that people have been reading, and very valid certifications that you can do to get to know about these four top skills that we spoke about. The link to that PowerPoint presentation is in the description below. If you like it, please feel free to use it. We are not affiliated with any of the agencies or sites that we have told you in that presentation. Now, it is our responsibility to develop ourselves and work for our own success. Let it not be in the hands of the company or the managers that you're employed with. Take the power of your success in your own hands, my friends. By doing so, we can ensure that we are relevant and we are also indispensable with the people we work with. In the comment section below, my friends, why don't you share the one top skill that you are going to learn in the year 2020, or you've already learned in the year 2020, and how did you learn that particular skill? I'm sure a lot of people who are going to watch this video will value the inputs that you are giving. Friends, hope you found this interesting. Please share so that we can make this world a better place for all HR professionals around us. Tata, bye-bye, and until our next video, please take care. See you soon.